Hello. Came from running and had many ideas what to share, what to talk about, and one was this. Do you know that feeling of dissatisfaction? Like everything can be in order, perfectly fine in a story, and still having this feeling of this isn't it, there's not something wrong, something is missing, I'm not happy, I don't feel satisfaction, although everything is seemingly okay. What's wrong? What's happening? Why I still feel discontentment, maybe is the word, I don't know. I often say the words that I even don't understand, or the translator here doesn't do the work. So sorry if I use sometimes, or often, I don't know, wrong words. All corrections would be appreciated. Yeah, if somebody is correcting my English or pronunciation. All the learning seems to be very difficult here. Here is no memory, but this machine, computer, seems to learn when repeating or hearing, downloading new information. But it's quite old program. Slowly. It needs some upgrades, apparently. But it's totally fine. It's totally peace here. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. It has no extra layer of suffering because of I'm not so good in English or not so good in learning, or it's total okayness with that. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't mean that there is no wish to speak better. Yeah. About this dissatisfaction, it was here very, very strong. This constant feeling of lack, something missing, something wrong, even if everything was seemingly okay. It's this longing for home, to feel as home as this body already have been. When it was born, it was not separate, but then conditionings, life happened, and the separation started to happen too. And that have been painful for this body for so long time. Yeah, and the main thing was also that something is wrong with me. I have to fix me. Here wasn't happening this that that I was looking for enlightenment or these kind of things, or who am I, or no, this kind of searches happened, but the me energy is the searcher, the seeker, and it doesn't need to search from the spirituality, from enlightenment. So it becomes, it comes to different ideas what to work with. So in the story here was like when I earn enough of money, feeling more independent. In the story I came from rather poor family, and yeah, having a business, it's going well, having money, having opportunities to travel, to buy a car, to buy whatever clothes. There was no problem with money. And was I happy? No. Money doesn't bring happiness, even if the business was successful and gaining some, I gained some. No, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it in English. But was known or famous or in her area, beauty area, and this doesn't fill this basket, what was longed for. And then there was searching from fitness to getting fit, to build this body to the perfect shape, because it have always had problems with weight, gaining weight. It tends to gain weight, what I said before, losing weight, I mean. Problems with losing weight. And yeah, then doing fitness, counting calories, counting macros, everything seemingly working, doing lots of trainings, enjoying it, weight is coming down, muscles coming to the scene, and less fat, and almost perfect body. But it was like still something missing, still something wrong again. Nothing fills this basket of this longing to arrive home, to feel peaceful, happy, content. Sorry, I think I have to do a new video. Anyway, yeah, desperately seeking from different places. So it's not only the spiritual search that is meant when we talk about seekers and seeking, because every me is a seeker, apparently. It seems to be this dynamic of this contracted energy called me, the sense of being someone. And it's endless. So here too, the journey went on in a story and started to seek from spirituality. Otherwise, I guess this message wouldn't come to the picture. And yeah, this feeling of dissatisfaction, constant lack, unfulfillment, disappointment, they disappeared with the me, with this illusion of being someone separate who is looking for fulfillment or wholeness or home. And of course there is no thing as fulfillment or fullness or home. It's emptiness, it's nothingness, it's the absence, it's no thing. And this is what apparently is longed for. But in a dream it feels like I need to search something for me, I need to fix me, and I need to arrive somewhere where is better. Right now it's not, and I need to do something. And it's never ending. Whatever you get, then what you're thinking that you are missing doesn't resolve the me problems, so to speak. Of course there are no problems, but only in a story of me there are problems. So this is about the end of seeking, the end of looking something else. The end of trying to find something. I'm just laughing because there's nothing to find, but in a story it feels so solid and real that this isn't it. But this is most beautiful thing. This is all there is and isn't, and that it's absolutely perfect as it is, and for no one. I'm not talking from experiencer that Ere got something or Ere lost something and now Ere is experiencing happiness or blissfulness. No. No one experiencing anything. There are just feelings. No one owns these feelings. And all feelings are free to arise, free to come, free to go. It's not about feeling or being constantly happy. No, 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 no. It's not about changing whatever is arising already is unconditional love, unconditional freedom for no one. The problem comes when there is someone who seems to know that this is wrong. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't feel these kind of feelings. I shouldn't have this and that, and all kind of ideas are causing the suffering, so to speak. When this is liberation, enlightenment, freedom, love, wholeness, whatever these beautiful words, and I'm not pointing to any concept. This is what I'm talking about, isn't a concept or lifestyle or state or practice or method or meeting. Meeting. Yeah, you can call it life, God, even consciousness, I don't care. As far it's not something that you can attain or maintain or reach or get. No, there's no distance, there's nothing to get. This is home, you are home, and there is no you. Or you are God, you are love, you are fullness, you are nothing, you are emptiness, and not you. I don't know how to talk about this better, but I try apparently. I love to talk about this, it seems. It's enjoyable, it's entertaining. Yeah. And why not? I could talk about, I don't know, flowers, butterflies, gardening, trainings, healthy lifestyle. Yeah, it doesn't matter, it's the same. Just here seems to happen that it likes to talk about this, that there is no one separate. And often getting not good feedback. People get triggered when Era is too direct. Yeah. It seems like this body have been triggering in a story too. It tends to push some buttons, but not with independent intention behind it. It's just what's happening, and then there is reaction, and then I also sometimes thinking that why I said that, or it's just brutal honesty, and all the people are wanting to have clear communication, or let's be honest and so on, and then when you are just honest, raw, and with passion, with love, it can be so triggering. It can hurt. But it is what it is. So in a story I may felt bad because of that, then now it's just what's happening. I can't change what is. I can't change this one or another one, and if another one is feeling triggered, starting to defend, attack, and so on, then that's beautiful. It can be annoying, but it's still unconditional love. This one doesn't choose to be annoyed with something, or not be angry, or sad, or happy, or it's all unconditional love, as this apparent someone who is feeling separate and getting triggered. This ego got some slap to the face, so to speak. And again, I have no intention with that. It's just what's happening. And then it's funny that even with one friend, so to speak, had a misunderstanding in communication, sort of. And she said not so nice things. And here was nothing responding, or nothing wanting to defend or explain, although yeah, I could, and then maybe she would understand better and change her words, or took something back, or say sorry, or not, I don't know. Yeah, and that's freeing apparently. When in a story that I was very defensive, and needed to defend her understandings, knowings, position, and defending myself, then now there is no one to defend, nothing to defend. If somebody doesn't like this character or whatever this one says, then that's unconditional love. That's perfect. And of course, sometimes explaining can happen, but no one having any desired outcome. It's also just what's happening, explaining or not explaining. But just it was interesting to see that, yeah, no need to defend, to attack back. Don't feel any revenge to pay back. When there is no one doing it, no one saying anything intentionally, although saying and doing still happens. But there is no person, individual person with free will and choice doing it, although it feels there this way, that it has a choice and free will and control, and he or she is doing and is responsible. But no one is responsible for these words, actions, feelings, emotions. There is simply no one to blame. I can't blame anyone. Whatever anyone is seemingly doing in a story, right or wrong, good or bad. And also, it's impossible to get angry to myself or to blame myself. For what? There is no one. There is no one. Not here, not there. And I'm not talking about freedom for you. The freedom that you can get, that you can experience, or unconditional love, or whatever words we use, or absence. This is the absence of you. This is the absence of separation. And no one will ever experience this or get this. It's not about getting this or understanding this. Then it would be dream of duality. Someone separate, getting something, moving somewhere. In a dream it feels like there is movement, like I was born, now I am here, and in the future I die, and I'm constantly moving towards the future. Show me the future. Show me the past. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. It's, I don't know, how it appears as linear movement, linear time. But it doesn't come anywhere, and it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't move. It's all happening, apparently, now. And there is no now, there is no before and after. It's endless, it's timeless. Let's say it's all happening in timeless scene. And all past and future is arising in this. I tend to talk too much, but I feel like this body wants to practice English. Yeah, and also can't choose to be differently. But in otherwise, it loves to be in silent. And it has no point or meaning what I just said, or all this video, all this era channel, and all next videos if there are, which is always surprising when the video is happening, because here is no expectations, no knowing if anything is happening or continuing to happen. Okay, I think I stop here. I'm just watching how the clock is ticking, like it's going somewhere. It means the video is gonna be too long to watch this nonsense that have no point or meaning. If you have or happen to have openness to this, that something is inside, I don't know how to say it, there is no inside and outside, but something is resonating. something is saying yes, even if there is frustration or anger, but then listen it as a music. Don't try to understand. Not that you can do anything if there is trying to understand what Tere or any other speaker is saying. It's beautifully, just innocently happening by itself. No one is doing the understanding or trying to understand. There is no one inside pushing the buttons. No autonomous entity inside the body. So yeah, enjoy it if you like it. If there is openness, if not, bye, and come again when feeling pull to it. Yeah, otherwise there's nothing to get, not from here and not from anywhere. Only in a dream of separation there is this illusion that you can get something. But this channel doesn't entertain this dream, doesn't give anything, no hope that you can get something, that you can finally feel full, fulfilled, happy, peaceful, blissful. No, I have a bad news for you. You will never get fulfilled. You will never get this peacefulness. Happy state. You must die, apparently. But another bad news, you are not already dead, so there is actually no death. There is no actual collapse, no actual falling away, no actual happening. This is already freedom, unconditional love, wholeness, meaning not two. There's already no you. Bye, my love. Mwah.